Go. Right, hello everybody. It's Cuppa Time again, and I'm thrilled that I've got Bridget with me today. So hello, Bridget.
Hello, Fiona, and thank you for having me.
Long time no see. So the format of Cuppa Time, first of all, do you have a favourite cup with you there, Bridget?
Yes, I do have a favourite cup with me. Yeah.
I can't quite see it, but tell me about it.
Well, the actual cup itself is, a fairly bog standard, no bells and whistles type cup, but it was given to me by somebody who I really, really love and appreciate.
Yes, and that makes the difference, yeah.
And so it carries with it a beautiful energy.
Yeah.
She had it decorated with some of our team goals.
Oh, excellent.
So it's a timely reminder every time I make myself a cup of something, I've got it literally under my nose.
Yeah.
And she's one of those type of people that are really, really thoughtful and makes that sort of little extra mile effort for everything she does. So I had to have this cup as my special cup today.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for sharing. So first of all, I'm asking, what is it that you do in your life normally? So if you want to address that, and then we'll look at how you've adapted certain things at the moment.
So I run my own company. I have a limited company called Bridget Long Companies. And predominantly my day-to-day work is I have an international organization which distributes products in the anti-aging and nutrition technologies. And so we help people stay young and beautiful. And I work with a lot of professionals across the world. I have 3 principal markets: America, UK, and France.
Wow.
And I do have my office at home, but my day-to-day running outside of this particular special time is I sort of combine between, working from home and also traveling to the various teams that I have across the world.
Yeah. So obviously that traveling side, you've had to curtail. How have you managed to do something different there?
Well, completely. And, I started this business 9 years ago, and there have been a lot of traveling. And of course, for many people, that would be the dream come true. But funnily enough, about four weeks ago, I thought I'd really like to put my suitcase away for a while. I've had enough of being on the road, and, here we are, homebound. So the whole thing about it is, being agile enough to change rapidly in the circumstances that have just flipped our lives over in literally a matter of days, right? Mm-hmm. And so what we have found is that when we're confronted with any kind of challenges, we can actually be quite agile if we wish to. Mm-hmm. And so every single way that we present, demonstrate, connect and so on has now been transferred into online platforms, predominantly with Zoom, what we're doing here today. Mm-hmm. And the creativity around it has been astonishing. Everything from business presentations right through to like online pre-drinks.
Yeah, I had a friend the other day. She's actually in America, but she has 3 daughters, so they had dinner together with Zoom. And each family had the camera at the end of the table, or TV, whatever, at the end of the table, and each section of the family were together having a meal together, and they'd all dressed up as well. They'd all got really, really, really nice clothes on.
Well, that's the whole thing, isn't it? Nobody's allowed to see. I think the first few days you're kind of like, way, and then you kind of think, well, actually, I do want to get up and do that, have that structure and routine, even though I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. I think that's important, Bridget. Thank you for
really
mentioning
important.
that. Some people, it's a bit like a holiday. If you relax a couple of days, but then you need to move on from that stage and get focused and plans in place. So
yes, definitely. And so that was me. The first few days, kind of like I felt really disoriented in a way, because suddenly everything that we structure our day around had changed. Even as something as as ordinary as taking my youngest daughter to college most days. I mean, she could get the bus, but it's the only time that we kind of get time in the car together. So not having that routine of having to leave home at 8:30 in the morning, and then stuff getting done before and after, and so all that was just like, whoa, suddenly the whole day is open.
Yeah.
And the big danger is that jobs tend to expand in the time we have available. And so after a couple of days, I was like, right, okay, I'm going to go back to my my schedule and plan the way I normally do, and actually it's worked out very well. So
good. And on the exercise side, because I know you go down to the beach and have time there, are you doing that at all? Because obviously you're allowed out once a day.
Yeah, once a day for 10 hours.
Well,
Well, yeah, as long as you don't go back in, you can stay out, right? Yes, I'm very blessed. I have a house which is literally 10 steps from the beachfront down in Sandbanks in Poole. And so it's absolutely stunning down here, particularly at the moment. I mean, the weather couldn't be better. So that is a bonus, right? That's where I do go and get my fresh air. However, I have quite a well-oiled morning program. So actually, as soon as I get up, I do some yoga.
Yeah.
And that is really where my heart is. And I absolutely love doing that. Sometimes it's only a few minutes, sometimes a little bit longer, sometimes just some pranayama breathing, to really get the energy into my body, but always something as soon as my feet hit the floor, otherwise I'll talk myself out of it, right?
Yes, that's the point, is to do it straight away.
Yes.
Yes, because I do meditations in the morning. Anyway, moving on from me and those things in the morning, what I wanted to ask you, and it's a very strange question right at the end, which is, have you had any odd meals? One, it might have been when the shops absolutely went empty, or two, are you finding or discovering something in a cupboard or in a freezer? I know that for myself today, I'm picking this leaflet up or pack it up. I had a smoothie mix, which was apple, spinach and cucumber, which I'd forgotten was in the back of my freezer, but that's gone, which is probably good because it probably needs to be used up anyway. So for you, is there anything?
Well, I think what I've really noticed is that having a little bit more time to really, think about meals and what we're putting on our plate.
Yes.
Has changed my choices, and it's become natural. So it's not just one thing, but what has happened is that, I haven't been vegetarian. But what I found is that I have practically in the last week or so, bar about 3 to 5% of my diet been vegan.
Yes.
And I haven't consciously said, right, this is what I want to do. I've had more time to listen to what my body is asking me.
Yeah.
I have listened to it, and suddenly my body is asking for stuff which is predominantly vegan based.
Yeah.
So vegetables, loads of fruit, grains, rice, and that's been the real change. Just to take time to enjoy those extra few minutes of preparing something, and my choices have naturally gone to more vegan and certainly vegetarian based. So that's the big change I've noticed, and I'm really happy.
Well, you always look fantastic, Bridget. Whenever I ever see you. Well, you are. Anyway, I just wanted to let that be shared with other people, so if they might consider it. And I'd love to maybe catch up with you again and have a chat outside of this, because we've not caught up for a while. And thank you very much for your time today. And
once again, thank you for asking me. Enjoy, and I hope somebody found some use in it.
Yeah, we'll see you again at Cuppa Time. Thank you very much for watching.
Okay, thank you, Fiona.
Bye-bye.